What is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today with the Black Friday Bonanza video. This, of course, is going to be from BestBuy.com. Before we start the video, I want to give big shout-outs out to Break the Walls 10 for all of his help on Black Friday. This guy is the guru of Black Friday deals. Every year, we get on the Skype, and he lets us know what's going down with Best Buy, Target, all of your local retailers such as Walmart and everybody else, what sites to hit up at what time. He knows when the sites load up the Black Friday prices. He knows which places has the best deals, and he has been the guy that I've stuck with the last few years. Also give a shout out to HBKFan25. He was along for the ride this year, so he deserves just as much credit as everybody else for hosting the call. For this, I want to throw in this one too, because it's a funny story right off the bat. We got two boxes from Best Buy. One package just came the other day. It ended up honestly coming from the Goodwill of Seattle. But to start this funny story off, Walmart.com, they don't get to participate in the Black Friday unboxing this year because they had mega problems with Walmart.com. When their site loaded up the Black Friday deals, you were able to throw all the DVDs or anything else that you wanted to into your cart, but you weren't able to actually get into your cart to pay for it. Spent almost an hour before I tweeted Walmart for assistance, wondering what was going on. This was not just me, but a lot of people. I think almost everybody. Somebody at the Walmart's tech department must be sitting back and wondering, hey, why are we not getting any orders? Because you won't let any orders go through on your site. One thing leads to another. I wanted one DVD set, which was X-Men and the Wolverine collection. It was $20. I've never seen any of the X-Men movies. I've heard that they're good. I'm sort of a fan of comic book movies. I like Spider-Man, but I haven't watched a lot of them. And I was like, dude, to get 6 Blu-rays in one set for $20, that's one hell of a deal. If I ended up not liking the movies, no big deal. It's just $20 lost. It's the price of going to the movies these days anyways. But I couldn't get it through Walmart, so I ended up going over to Amazon. I found a used copy for $10 shipped. So to the people out at Seattle, Goodwill, thank you very much. I received my X-Men and the Wolverine collection. I will check it out. I'm sure that I'll like them. And you guys, did me right. Walmart.com, it took them 2 days to respond to my tweet asking them what was wrong, asking me if I needed any assistance with my order. I said no. I bought it at Amazon. So thank you very much, and it was a true story. But now we'll get over to the Black Friday Best Buy pickups. Might be wondering why you got 2 boxes. One of the deals that they had going on was a buy one get one free deal with DVDs and Blu-rays that were $10 or $5. I ended up wanting buy one get one free 2 Blu-rays that were $5, and I wanted 2 Blu-rays that were $10. If I would have thrown all of them into the cart at the same order, they would have charged me for $20 and gave me free. But instead I broke them up. I put one order had a 5 and a 5, and I put a 10 and a 10. And because of till Christmas, you get free shipping with Best Buy. I was able to get my stuff. What doesn't make sense is that the Blu-rays that had 2 in them got a huge box, and then the Blu-rays that I think has 9 in them got this little box. This one got priority shipping, was here in 2 days. This one took however long it is to get to today. But we'll go to the big one, because it's the big one. Use my trusty scissors here, and we'll go into the box. I should have some great stuff in here. I honestly can tell you that I know most of the stuff which is going to be in here, but I think I've forgotten just about as much as what I can remember. There's a big rubber band around them, so I'm going to have to take that off before I can get into this deal. I remember last year with Bobby's Break the Walls 10. Break the wall down! I always think of Jericho when I talk about him. But he got the wrong box or something like that when it was all going down. I was going to try to arrange them, but it is what it is. 2 of them will be out of order. But here's possibly the most popular Blu-ray / DVD that's going to be going out, this movie that most people are going to be getting. This is Jurassic World. It was on sale for $10. Probably was the same price everywhere you went. We went and saw this in the movie theaters. We honestly really liked it, all except for Peyton, who had to go to the bathroom every time the big it's not a Tyrannosaurus, but the big dinosaur got loose in the movie and started eating people. Spoiler alert. She had to go to the bathroom, and she missed the good parts. And when it was over, she looked at me and said, "It's kind of boring, Dad." And I was like, "That's because you missed all the good parts, buddy." Then we'll go to Furious 7. I'm not 100% sure if I have all the other ones. I might not have Furious 6, but this was a damn good movie. And I'm glad to have this one in the set. This, of course, is the Blu-ray and DVD collection. And, you know, I thought it was going to be a bigger deal with Paul Walker leaving the group. I didn't think the ending was that spectacular. It could have been done without in my book. And just whenever they made Furious 8, which they lead to at the end of the movie, I think that you just don't have Paul Walker included. It probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But, you know, the ending that they gave to Paul Walker, it was what it was. I was a Paul Walker fan. I grew up watching him in a lot of movies. You know, like Varsity Blues sticks out in my mind and all the Fast and Furious movies. But I know that he is sort of like the franchise, and they want to keep the franchise going. I just would have just made Furious 8 without him and just sort of left it as it is. Everybody knows he died, and it was sad. And I don't know, to give another sad ending to the movie sort of makes it like a sad movie when it's not. For the next one, I can't say the name because the kids are running around, but we picked this one up. I'm sure that they're going to love it. Then we'll go to the next one, which is The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know why this one is so thick. It says it's the Blu-ray DVD collection. This one, of course, was buy one, get one free for $5. So to get 2 Blu-rays for $5, one hell of a deal. So this was, I guess you can say $2.50. There it is right there. We've seen this one. We haven't seen the other one, which I picked up was The Amazing Spider-Man 2. We haven't seen this one, so I've been wanting to check it out for a while. I don't think Peyton was that in love with Spider-Man, so we'll give this one another shot, and we'll see what she thinks of it. From there, we go to Entourage, the movie. Love the TV show, love the movie. Didn't really think that the movie fit the television show, but honestly, since the TV show ended, I've been you know, itching to get more of these guys, and I don't know if they'll ever hook up. I think that a lot of people were sort of down on the movie. They sort of didn't give it the best reviews, but you know, if they do another one, I'm sure everybody in the cast and crew will make a ton of money. I'll be happy. I'll get to see it, and you know, we'll go from there. Next one is American Sniper. Really, really good movie. Really, really sad movie. I honestly know that this is a movie that I really want to own. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bookshelves full of DVDs and full of movies. I'm glad this is going to be sitting on my shelf. I'm going to make myself watch this again sometime. But what a story this was, and I'm glad to have this. And I know there's a lot of controversy over the book and the movie and Jesse Ventura, and they can all suck it. I mean, this guy's an American hero one way or another. You got to take your hats off to him. If it wasn't for guys like this, you know, we wouldn't be free. And that's you know, somewhere that I'm glad that I live in, and I know that me and my kids are gonna be taken care of, and you don't have to worry about, you know, bombs being dropped on us and stuff like that. And if you don't understand what I'm going through or what I'm saying, check that out. Next one is going to be Bad Grandpa. I think this was $5. It might even have been $4, but it was hella cheap. I know I've watched this within a month off of Hulu, and I honestly was scared. I saw that it had been taken off of Netflix and put on Hulu, and I thought because it was like a television, like, you know, Hulu is more television shows, and when you're watching television shows, like every time there's a commercial break, they put on that 2 little commercials. I thought that this was just to be like forever ridden with commercials, but I don't even think a commercial played before the movie started. It just started playing. So I don't know how they get off on that. Maybe it's just because you could only watch it if you have a Hulu Plus subscription, and that's what pays for it. But this is a fucking funny-ass movie. And I know that on Netflix they have the Bad Grandpa 1.5 or whatever they call it, and they have like the backstage cast and crew. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what is all on the unrated version, and as well as all the bonus features that go along with it. The guy with the penguin fucking makes this movie, and there's a lot of other things along the way. Really, really good stuff. Loved having Grandpa. And then here's the last one. I'm really excited to have this one. We didn't see this one. when this was out in the movie theaters, the kids weren't that excited to go see it. I don't know if it's because, you know, we don't have cable and they don't have this commercial playing 24/7. But with this being released and you know, it being, you know, in stores and things like that, the kids have been really going crazy about this one. Actually, we were out and about the other day, and I had to take this from them because I was scared they were going to fight over and rip it, but we need to get this up on their wall. They're really excited about this, and I'm glad that I'm going to have it. I'm going to keep it from them for the next little while because we want to see them open them on Christmas morning. I'll give that to the big one. I'll give the other one to the small one. But then we got one more, buy one, get one free, which was in the big box. These ones were 10 a piece, and I had to think about it for a minute, but I was glad that I got this. It's just, like I said, it's just two. But possibly one of the greatest movies ever made, one of the very funniest, Joe Dirt. I haven't upgraded a lot of my DVDs to Blu-ray, but this is one that was really beat up. You know, I got this DVD probably when I got this VHS. No, I got the DVD. It was one of the first DVDs I ever bought, so whenever that was, I probably got it when I was 20, and I think somebody spilled a Coke/beer copy, something on it. It looks like the hardcore edition, like the paper got wet and dried, and it's still brown and whatever. It sort of fits Joe Dirt, but it needed to get replaced, and I know this is one that I love. It comes with all new special features of the making of Joe Dirt 2, which I haven't seen yet because it's only on Crackle, and I've heard that, you know, what I was talking about, the story about being scared of watching the movie on Hulu, I've heard it's just, yeah, a commercial almost every 5 minutes, and you don't really get into the movie. But this is possibly one of the greatest movies of all time. Very, very funny. If you've never seen this, honestly, drop whatever you're doing right now. Press pause so you can watch the rest of the video, but go watch Joe Dirt right now. Next one is going to be Grown Ups 2. This one got very, very bad reviews, but honestly, in my mind, in a place where I'm at in my life, I you know, get along with this movie very well. I loved Grown Ups. I loved Grown Ups 2. I've heard they're going to make a Grown Ups 3, and, you know, I love Adam Sandler, I love Kevin James, but if this was anybody else and just a collection of guys and they were telling the story about just getting older and not being what you once were, I'd still laugh my ass off, and I thought this was a very good movie. So that was $10 to get those two. Maybe I sort of feel like I overpaid a bit, but, you know, you get them for $5 a piece. It is what it is. But when I got the two Spider-Mans for $2.50, now that's a steal. But we got a few more minutes before they cut me off because of my 15-minute time limit here on YouTube. Here's the collection right here for everybody to see one more time. We got the I.O. We got Bad Grandpa. We got American Sniper. We got Entourage. We got Spider-Man 2. We got Spider-Man. We got the Big C. We got Furious 7. We got Jurassic World. I got a whole shelf here. Joe Dirt, Joe Dirte, and we got Grown Ups 2. Great stuff here. Thank you very much to Bobby. Break the Walls 10. Thank you to HBK Fan 25. We got a good stack here. It's going to keep me busy for a while. Peace out, everybody.